Wendy's at 14. Look at this headline. It's from the Washington Post. Senate GOP tax bill could delay corporate tax cut and make other major changes that break sharply with the House plan. Top line, may delay the corporate tax rate cut. Joining us now, Senator Mike Lee, Republican from Utah, author of the book Written Out of History. Senator, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Stuart.
Can you squash this here and now? You're not really going to delay the corporate tax rate cut for a year, are you?
Look, the first I heard of this story was late last night. I don't know whether that's accurate or not. I do think we need to get something passed. We need to get it passed this year. We do need to make sure that whatever we put out protects hardworking American families, moms and dads. It's one of the reasons why I'm pushing to increase the child tax credit from $1,600 in the House version to $2,000 in the Senate version.
Now, how do we make this plan so that everybody does get a tax cut? At the moment, the House plan, everybody does not get a tax cut, especially the people who pay most of the taxes right now. How can you fix it? Are you going to fix it?
Well, I don't know that every single person has to be held harmless. I want to make sure that as many Americans as possible are held harmless, particularly those who are right on the threshold. Meaning, imagine a mom or a dad making $37,000, $38,000 a year, and right on the cusp of whether or not they decide to stop working and go on welfare benefits. We don't want our tax code to be making it too tempting for people to stop working. It's one of the reasons why increasing the child tax credit is so important.
But look, if most of the people, if the people who pay most of the taxes now do not get a tax cut, and in fact may get a tax increase, you don't stimulate the economy. You don't get the kind of growth that you're supposed to get. So what are you going to do about that top rate, 39.6%, which is still there?
Well, 39.6 rate, and then you've got what some are describing as the bubble rate, which is well into the 40s, which is accompanied, by the way, with a very substantial marriage tax penalty, the sort of thing we should avoid. We shouldn't be disincentivizing people from being or getting married. So we've got to be bold with this. We've got to make sure that we deliver tax relief to as many American families as possible.
Can you do it? I mean, I think we should do it. If you want a Reagan-style tax cut and you want to grow that economy, I think you've really got to give a tax cut to everyone. Can you do it?
I think it's possible. And look, in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be a lot of movement on this, and I think that is our goal.
Okay. What kind of growth rate do you think we get next year if the House bill is what we end up with?
It's difficult to say. Some have suggested that we could see growth rates approaching 3% if we get the right tax package done. And look, if we saw growth along that order, we'd see significant benefits to the economy.
You do get the disappointment here. We were hoping it would be a Reagan-esque tax cut. Everybody gets a cut and we really grow the economy 4%. That's what we were promised, and we're not going to get it.
Certainly, I understand that, and we'd love to see growth much higher than that. But within 1 year, I think that's a relatively reasonable goal to achieve. We hope that it would be more over the long haul.
Okay, Senator Mike Lee, Republican, Utah. Thanks for